Hi, I'm Sanders, and I'm the equipment product designer at BigAgnes. I'm excited to introduce to you today our newest ultralight tent series, VST. The VST series is inspired by you, those who hike fast and light, whether it's a weekend overnight loop or a through hike on a national scenic trail. The VST series is the product of over 2 years of research and development that included feedback from through hikers, countless prototypes, and new material development. The VST tents are our lightest, most spacious, most well-ventilated, and most durable ultralight tents we've ever made. All of the tents in this series are wide pack compatible. All of them are engineered with our hybrid single double wall construction, and all of them feature our latest hyperbead fabric, which is a 20 denier polyester that boasts an incredible 4,000 millimeter water column rating. Polyester doesn't sag when wet, which is advantageous for tensile structures such as these. The VST series includes 3 styles, and I'd like to walk through the inspiration behind each with you. The first is the string ridge tents. These are our trekking pole style tents. I was inspired to create a trekking pole tent that met the durability demands of through hiking, but also included thoughtful features that minimalist backpackers would appreciate. For these style tents, there are 3 design metrics that I tried to design around. The first was increasing ventilation over that of traditional single wall construction tents. The second was increasing internal volume of the tent to provide space for your gear at night. And the last one was to minimize the number of required stakes to only 6 for easier setup and for less stakes that you have to carry. What enabled me to meet these design metrics was in moving one of the trekking poles from the inside of the tent or a traditional vestibule to the outside and integrating it into the ventilation system and to the 0.5 sizing bump out. Doing that enabled me to minimize the footprint and surface area of the tent, achieving just a 19-ounce trail weight on the 1.5. It also allowed us to approximate closer the shape of a dome, which minimizes the projected wind profile. The 2.5 follows all the same design metrics as the 1.5, but we've introduced a third trekking pole for 2 people who are both using trekking poles. And what this has done is dramatically increase the interior volume of the tent. It's truly a sub 2-pound palace. The next tent in the VST series is our Pitch Pine VST 1.5. It features the same floor plan as the String Ridge 1.5. It's designed for the through hiker who doesn't use trekking poles or does not want to use trekking poles for their tent. What's unique about this tent is the full exoskeleton architecture. And what this does is really create a robust and easy to set up tent. The ventilation system is integrated with the architecture, which makes it, again, easy to set up. This ventilation, when air passes through the vent, which has an opening on both sides, it creates low pressure. And coupled with the low vents on the bottom of the tent, this actively draws warm, humid air up and out of the tent, drastically reducing condensation. Like the String Ridge 1.5, the minimum number of required stakes for this tent is also 6. We've made an asymmetric design where the pole goes from corner to corner. This allows us to reduce the number of stakeouts and also provides increased volume on the diagonal for taller hikers. The last tent in the VST series is the Sarvis, coming in at a traditional 2 and 3 person sizing. For this tent, I was inspired to create a blend of architecture between traditional double wall, such as our copper spur, for example, and single wall construction that's typical. So for this, we have the poles that are exoskeleton at the base, but pass through the ventilation system on the top, creating this really smooth aesthetic. And what this does, like the pitch pine, is it integrates the ventilation system into the pole structure. So again, it's really easy to set up, and when it's set up, there's no fussing with vents or Velcro or anything like that. The tent's set up and it's ready to go. This tent is intended to be more for that aspirational minimalist who may not be quite ready to go to a full non-freestanding tent such as the Pitch Pine or String Ridge. And that's the VST series. I'm really privileged to have the opportunity to introduce them to you today. Be sure to grab yours today at BigAgnes.com and check out the additional product videos where we go into more of the feature sets of each style tent. Be sure to like and subscribe too if you like our channel.